Hi everybody, today is Sunday, I think, pretty sure. I thought I would just do a few things ahead of time. I did my skincare, of course, my moisturizer, but I did a little something different today. I wanted to go a little duochrome, which is kind of when you get kind of flashes of color. I don't know if you can really see on my skin, but I've done a different skin prep today. On top of my moisturizer, I used my Korres Wild Rose Oil just to make my skin extra dewy. And then my primer today is the Strobe Cream in Gold Light from MAC, which kind of gives my skin a little bit of a shine. So my skin's pretty slippery, so it'll be great for the foundation. I did my brows. I used the usual MAC corduroy eyeshadow and the Auburn brow gel from Anastasia. And I did my prime on my eyes. So we're just gonna jump in with my eyes today. I wanted to do something a little more basic in that the palette we're using today is just 4 colors. So regardless of what it comes in, you know, this is one of Kat Von D's little coffins, which I don't think are available anymore. But I love the fact that it's just a very easy 4-color palette. So some of the palettes I use have lots of colors, and it's either intimidating to some people or they're just not interested in using a ton of colors like that. So this palette is great for that. One thing I really liked about it, these palettes in general, is that the one color here was a much bigger pan. So that was the color you would kind of put all over in theory and use more. So that way you would kind of use everything all together. So I love that. They were very well thought out. The colors are really beautiful. So yeah, this one here is called the Rust palette. So I'm just gonna hop in and use this skin color one here to cover my entire lid. Crease area, sorry. I'm gonna go in with this Rust color. That'll be my first crease color. I'm gonna use the same fluffy brush. And I like to blend past so that when I take my concealer up, I can get a nice crisp line. Going to go back in right now and do under my brow bone and kind of highlight that area, just so I don't have to do that later. So that orange went up pretty high. I forgot how pigmented this palette is and kind of took too much shadow. So this is just gonna take that back down. So you can think of a skin-colored eyeshadow is almost kind of like a corrector. So I'm putting more on so I can kind of take off some of that orange. There we go. Bring it back down a little bit. I'm now going to go in with the dark brown. And that'll be the darkest crease color. Just slowly bring it up. Just a little more maybe. There we go. believe that's kind of it. I'm now gonna take a little bit of the brown and do the outside V here. Sure. Going to take the pink now. This pink here. It's kind of like a ballerina pink. I'm gonna put that on my eyelid. All these colors are matte. There's no shimmer in any of them. Go back to my blender. Probably a little more brown. So we can leave it like this if we want to, put on mascara, but I did get a fun new shimmer, so I wanted to try that today, of course, and it is one of those duochromes. It is the Danessa Myricks Color Fix creams in Venus. So these are waterproof creams. They're the ones I use for eyeshadow on the underwater photography. But this one I just kind of want to use and paint on my lid. So the duochrome, like sometimes it looks pink, sometimes it looks gold. So that's what I mean by duochrome, like the two tones. Pretty sure I got a little eyeshadow there, but it's all good. So just gonna take a little bit and put it on my hand. Oh, let's see. Sorry about that. Let's see. Can you tell the different colors? I don't know if you can see it, but it's totally my jam. So I'm just gonna take this and paint it over the pink eyeshadow. Let's see. Yep. All right, so now I'm gonna just kind of soften that edge with my blender. All right, so I will finish mascara. Maybe I'm just gonna do the other eye. You can see what it looks like. This is very pretty, very daytime appropriate, but I'm going to just put the other shimmer on. Totally my jam. Again, I'm going to blend the edge a little bit. Let's do mascara. Was not thinking when I put that on my hand, and I don't have anything to wipe it off. But let's see. There we go. All right, so I've already curled my lashes. I'm gonna get started on my mascara primer, which is the lash building primer from Clinique. So I'm just gonna jam through it. Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. My favorite lash topper, separator divider, They're Real by Benefit. Them is my lashes. I love that pink. It's totally me. pinky gold. Again, it's Venus from Danessa Myricks. Very fun. Any liquid eyeshadow will do. Almost every brand makes them, but they're so fun and simple to make your makeup and like kind of take it to the next level. So I am all about the liquid eyeshadows. So just make sure they're waterproof and transfer resistant. That way they don't kind of move and go everywhere. I'm now going to move into my foundation, which I'm going to use the Limelife by Alcone again because I'm just loving it so much. I'm going to buff it in and all that. My Limelife concealer. I feel like my nose is a little red. It's kind of cold in my studio today. And I'm very concerned about always wearing my favorite green sweater. I don't want people to think I don't have any other clothes, but I wear it a lot because I love it so much. But I'll just be cold instead. Okay. No more Rudolph. My Chanel bronzer. Hope it doesn't bore you. So one thing I didn't say is when I contour, how I choose where to contour. Brush size and placement is very important. How you hold it in your hand is also very important. When I do my contour, I don't come like this. I come from underneath because I want to scoop and really kind of cup that cheekbone that I'm looking to define. So if I do this, my color is going to come further down here, and I don't really want that. I really want it to stay right here under the cheekbone because I want this shadow here that is kind of there to be accentuated because I'm trying to thin my face, right? So placement is important. So find your cheekbone and kind of press up, and that's where you want the color to go. Not below, you want it to go right under the cheekbone. So find your cheekbone. Like that. My Guerlain powder. All freshly powdered. I will finish my contour with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. So again, I'm going to come at that angle and really try to catch that cheekbone. I'm going to blend it up a little bit, but I'm really going to keep it primarily under that cheekbone. Here. To kind of reinforce, give more depth with the Chanel. The illusion of a thinner neck and jawline. We're not really fooling anybody, but that's okay. We like to think so. What blush shall I use today? I think I'm gonna use the Nars Wanted One Cheek Palette again. I'm really loving that Bumpy Ride pinky color in there. little bit of shimmer. So now I'm gonna go over my whole kind of cheek bone on top of the bronzer and contour. And blend it together like that. Now we're gonna come on top with the highlighter to finish the round illusion we are creating. And I'm gonna use Show Gold from MAC again because it's one of those duochrome highlighters that's kind of pinky gold, which is what do you call it? The vibe for the day. Like that. And that sits right on top of your cheekbone. And I put it around my eyes, like that. A little bit here. I don't want my nose to look longer. No, no, no. So I am not going to put it on the end of my nose because that's what happens when you do that. It looks cute in pictures, but in reality, it kind of makes your nose look bigger or longer. Little hair. So I'm gonna take this highlighter and go in the corner of my eye because it's very similar to the eyeshadow. Just a softer highlighter version. Oh my gosh, I love that lid so much. So I really live for my lid color. My creases are usually kind of similar because again, I'm trying to create that depth and shape to my eye that I'm losing. So for me, all the fun is in the lid. So that's why I always go so crazy with the lid. And that's what I think we should all do. Just have fun and do whatever the hell you want on the lid. So yeah, I'm gonna go and finish my under eye now, very quickly. Kind of simple. I'm gonna start with the orange. Outside. Here. I want to bring it down, smoke it out some. I love how it looks. Don't be afraid if you've never done shadow under your eye. If you think your eyes are too small, they're not too small. Just don't use really dark colors, but play around with putting color under your eye. Okay, I got kind of a lot on that one, so now I gotta make up for it. There you go. It is my personal opinion that I think your eyes look bigger when you put that color underneath it. And I certainly just love the smoky look in general, so that's why I do it. I'm gonna take a flat one, this guy, and take the dark brown and put it on the outside to kind of mimic what I did on top, right? Kind of press it in right at the lash line. I'm kind of scooping under my eyelashes and pressing that in. Now I'm going to go with this brush again and just softly blend it. I think I need a little more dark on this eye. A little further. Oh, there we go. I don't know. Now, I think I will just go in with highlighter and kind of go on top of that. So back to the highlighter. Just kind of lightly go over the whole thing. Hopefully you can pick up the colors and what it does. But it's all about subtle layering, not just slapping one color on, but having fun. Think of your face as a canvas. It all washes off anyway, so have fun, experiment. If you don't like it, take it off. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna do my bottom lash with my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. Oh. Sometimes I like to turn my brush sideways. I feel like it kind of clumps and unclumps and just makes sure I get every lash. And with this tiny little brush, you can do it very easily. Like that. The lip I brought down today is kind of Pinky by Ofra. It is my favorite liquid lipstick. It's kind of more of a whipped texture, so it doesn't feel as dry on the lips. We'll see. It may be a little too light, but that's kind of fun. This is the Nude Potion color. This is a color I used in my kit, so if I've ever done your makeup, you know this liquid lip. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely losing the fullness in my lips here a little bit, so I'm less excited about using dark colors as I used to be. I have purples and greens and blues lipsticks, and I just feel like it makes my lips look really tiny, so I don't really use them anymore. And I do find that I can overline and kind of make my lips look a little bit bigger without feeling quite so gadonk if I use a more neutral or lighter lip. I can kind of overdo it just a little bit and feel good about it. Do a little bit more. And because I really, like I said, I wanted to be holographic and kind of duochrome and shiny and stuff today, I'm gonna take my highlighter and go over my lips. Like that. Thank you for watching today's makeup. I, of course, am going to top it with my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I love this little rust color so much. I think this has little bits of pearl in it, if I'm not mistaken. So I spray a lot because I really like that dewy, glowy coloring today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great Sunday. Yeah, let's make up tomorrow.